I think everybody knows that I'm not very good at public speaking, but I am very good at public interrupting. So if anyone has anything to add, feel free. The only time I showed up to the Minyan when the Chucky and co was learning was just to kind of disturb, but somehow the rabbi appreciated that as well. And David Burstein, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it says in Pirkei Avos or some other sefer, I stopped learning at like 9th grade, so I'm up to there. Kol hamatzil nefesh achas miyisrael kilu kila malay. David, is that in Pirkei Avos? Okay, so if that's true, then I don't know the statistics in rehabs, but Chaim not only saved people's lives, but Chaim literally created worlds. There's probably dozens of people in this room and maybe hundreds of people around the world, if not thousands, whose lives he kept together, families that have been created and kept together. And he didn't just have a family with his own children. He had a family of thousands and thousands of grandkids that literally, they're his kids. There's people that are not buried in this cemetery only because of him. And one day, actually, I remember when I wasn't learning, but there were people around the table learning. I happened to have been sitting there, and there was an argument about some kind of rabbi who had a bottle of arak that never emptied. And I didn't believe it. I think Chucky was there. I said, it's not possible. A bottle of arak can never get emptied. But Chaim Abadi, I don't know if you can compare him to a bottle of arak, but he somehow was able to give and give and give to like endless amounts. I don't know where his cell phone is, but there's probably tens of thousands of people who turn to him from all walks of life. I would imagine that many people wouldn't even show up because they didn't even want you to know that he was affiliated with him in some way or another. And he really had an unbelievable capacity. He knew exactly what to say, not to say. He usually didn't say anything. He just looked at you or threw a tissue box at you, and you knew exactly what to do. So I don't think that there's anybody, obviously, that can fill his shoes. I don't think 100 people can fill his shoes. And Rabbi, we love you. We'll miss you, and do what you got to do from upstairs, because there's nobody else, and I love you. Thank you for everything you did for me. Actually, I'll just add that I think when I was 16 or 17, I was working for him, and his son Yitzchak, who's sitting here, bought a red pickup truck. I think I worked with a rabbi for a week, and I ended up with a free pickup truck and a cell phone that was being paid for by him. And then he lent me his car to drive to a wedding in Toronto. I don't know why he did that, but he lent me his car. And then I got a call when we were at the casino that Yitzchak crashed the truck, and I was very disappointed that he crashed my stolen truck. But that pretty much sums up the rabbi. And then I got pulled over on the way back. We maxed it out. It was a Mazda 6. I think the max out at 127. And then he helped me out finding a ticket. But I don't know how many stories there are like this with other people, but I don't think there's anything that was in his life that he felt belonged to him. There's two types of people in the world. There's givers and takers, and I think he was 100% a giver. And the one thing that he did not want was to accept anything from anybody, and hopefully we can learn from it and pay it forward.